We're going to continue on to the 1881 San Francisco Mint Uncirculated Morgan Silver Dollar at $99.95. Also got lots of flex pay today, which is nice. 3 flex pay of $33.32.
This is a really cool deal. And people say, how did you get this? I got an original bag of 1881 San Francisco Minted Morgan Silver Dollars. Just bought it last week. I've not seen one for about 5 years. They come in canvas bags of 1,000 coins. So they were basically put together in San Francisco in 1881, okay? And they said, we have almost 100 already gone. It's a one-time deal. In other words, once this bag is gone, and we went through, we got about 750 coins. The other ones were too baggy, what we call.
Right,
they were
the bag marks.
The bag marks, and they're in the bag. So when they go around, and they had bag marks kind of on the cheeks, and we pulled out all those coins. Everything else, Mint State 61, 62, 63, there's probably some Mint State 64s in there. And we haven't pulled out any coins for high grade. We had about 600 coins that we're able to do out of the bag that we think were of a specific grade that you're going to have. 100 coins already gone out of this deal. So we have this original bag. So this is 1881. San Francisco minted Morgan silver dollar that looks like the day it came out. And people say, how did you get that bag?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
The palladium coins that just came out. That's why we got that bag. I'll talk about those in a minute. We have the palladium $25 Eagles coming out. It is the single hottest coin I've seen in the last 25 years in the United States coin market, bar none.
Really?
Dealers and everybody are scrambling. They're scrambling everywhere to try to get these, and they have to have the money. Palladium is very expensive. And so they're selling inventory that some of them have been sitting on for years and years and years. So this guy's been sitting on this bag probably since the 70s.
Oh, so he's selling it to get money for the palladium.
He sold it to get money to get the palladiums. And I was more than happy to be able to buy a set that hasn't been out there on the market. And when I turn this, the reason I do this is to just show you the luster of the coin, how it looks like the spokes of a wheel right there.
And I don't see any marks on anything.
Yeah, there's a couple little bag marks in there, but they all have bag marks. If they didn't, this same coin, I have one of these coins in Mint State 69. If someone wants one, I'd take $115,000 for it. There's only 4 in existence, okay? So, you know, so they all have a few bag marks on them.
Do you keep that in your car?
Yeah, I keep that in the console of my car. Yeah,
okay.
No, that goes in the double vault. With that. And I would just want to show you this is a 100% original coin. Now, look in the nationally advertised catalog. Their Mint State 60 coin, which is kind of a far lower grade. It's uncirculated, but not as nice as this. These are brilliant uncirculated, choice brilliant uncirculated. They're $130. I have an original bag Morgan silver dollar, not reprinted, restruck, or redone. Looks like it was made yesterday, but it was made at the San Francisco Mint right here in 1881 for literally less than $100, folks.
Amazing.
I mean, do you understand the piece and parcel of American history that you have right here in a coin that is stunning, just like an absolutely brand new coin that you can get for less than $100. One-time opportunity. Once these go, first original bag I've seen, not just 81S, period, in probably 5 years.
All right, here you go. 642241 is the item number. Don't forget about FlexPay. Only $33.32 to get home. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Also available. We're going to move. Okay, we're going to move on.